Nick?
Whoa! Yes, these are the type of moments you have when you have an RC car. My brother-in-law recently got an RC car, so I reached out to DRC. I said, hey, I need an RC car. I need to race this guy. So this is my review for the DRC Brushless 4-wheel drive 001E. Brushless motor, 2 batteries, nice big scale. They have a ton of RC cars, and if you just need to set it and forget it kit, this one's cool. Look what else it does, though.
Whoa!
So as you can see, we're having a ton of fun with it, but let's go ahead and unbox it.
Careful, Nikki! Oh no! Nikki, what are you doing?
And let's unbox it first, and then I'll show you my final thoughts on the build and the end. Got the Brushless 001E 4-wheel drive brushless RC car. It's a full-scale car, rechargeable battery, 4-wheel drive, comes with the shock absorbers, comes with a standard controller, and has 2x differential. So that's that 4-wheel drive that they're promoting there. As far as the scale, it is the 1 to 14. They make a 1 to 10, 1 to 18. They have a couple different models depending on what size you want. Oh, okay, these are just replacement parts. They do give you an extra shock. You got extra clips, screwdriver, different tool bits to take on and off, a dusting screwdriver, dusting, charger. Okay, you probably also have an extra charger in here. Here's one battery, or an extra battery in here. Got your second battery here, so 2 batteries wrapped up. The car, you pull that off, and on the underside you have the controller. So there you go. Controller takes 3 AA batteries. Pretty standard controller. You have the speed switch, the speed limiter. This is good for kids. If you want to like limit their speed, you have the on and off, and then you have the steering trim if it's leaning to one side or the other. And then you got right and left, and you got forward and reverse on here as well. If they come pre-charged or not, it's always a good idea to top it off before you use it. You can see the shocks here, unibody design. Actually, a protective coating on the RC car shell. An antenna here, you can see it goes from there to the front of the car. Or actually, no, this is for the, it's not the antenna. The antenna's in here somewhere. You have this wire here, that's the wire for the LED lights. And then you have the power going down to the transmission. Dual differentials over here, and you got your 4 shocks. And these are like most cars out there today. You can upgrade certain components on here. You got the tires on here. Pretty standard tires, nothing special about that. And then you have your mounting points. These mounting points do break if you're rough with your thing. I've had similar models like this. So you can get creative though. You can super glue stuff back on there. And these clips come out really easily. You're gonna lose them. You can buy aftermarket clips for super cheap. But just so you know, if this is your first RC car, some things you might want to order is potentially a second charging cable so you can charge both at the same time. And then extra clips are always a good idea. Other than that, most of these parts, as long as you're not too rough, they'll last a long time. So there's the device diagram as far as what's in the device, replacement parts and things like that. Even a breakdown of the wheel and the front and rear differential. And then here are the actual part and part numbers. All right, so there you have it. This thing could go over obstacles very easily. As you can see, it could get you a beer, it could spin out, it could do snow, it could do dirt, it could do everything. Let's go ahead and get into the pros and cons here, but overall, RC cars are fun little hobby, fun sport. I highly recommend it. There's so many options to choose from when you go out there. Have a look at the Amazon reviews. This thing does get really good reviews. If you look at the 1 stars, they're not that bad compared to the 5 stars. Pros, you get 2 batteries, replacement parts. You can see the manual. You can order them. And then on one. Brushless motor, so that's you're not going to wear out as fast. And then the price. There's regular sales on these things all the time, and they drop the price, things like that. So it's really hard to compete with a custom-made one. I know everyone says build your own or start with a kit and then upgrade the shocks and the wheels and all that. You can upgrade the shocks on this. You can upgrade some of this stuff. But yeah, I totally get that. This is kind of more of a beginner, out-of-the-box type of thing. Definitely not for kids, by the way. It does say 14 plus. I would say your kids need to be at least 6 or 7 to even learn how to steer and all this other stuff. But I did have a little bit of issues with it getting grip on asphalt, but it is an off-road vehicle, so, you know, it's going to spin up on asphalt just because it's so fast. Remember, the top speed on this thing is like, I got it to go at least 35, 38, and it supposedly claims, you know, around that. So there you go. Those are kind of the pros and the cons. You know, there's lots of options when you shop out there, but this is just one thing to consider when you do it. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.